Sam, I am so sorry. I thought that you would be gone by now. I just wanted to leave some flowers for your brother.
How dare you show your face here when you killed my brother?
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to intrude on your grief.
You are my grief. I am standing next to my brother's freshly dug grave because you are the most selfish bitch that I have ever met. And next to him, her. Do you see that? My baby girl, who died when you bullied and harassed me into going into early labor.
Sam, you know...
Oh, shut up, Alexis. How do you even live with yourself?
I feel horrible for what happened to your brother. But the doctors made the choice. They are the ones that decided. And I chose to take care of my daughters. There was nothing that I could do.
Just get away from her. Show some respect for Sam and go away.
I'm sorry for your pain, Sam.
She lost her brother, and all you care about is easing your conscience.
It wasn't
My fault. I know, Alexis. We've heard it a million times. Why do you act so guilty?
It isn't guilt, Jason.
What is it?
It's called compassion.
Oh, you want Sam to forgive you. You want to hear her say that you were right, but it's not her job to make you feel better about yourself. So keep away from Sam, or I'm going to have to keep you away.
Hey!
You understand that?
Don't you ever threaten my wife again. Alexis didn't know that Sam was still here, Jason, okay? She came to offer her condolences to make peace with Danny and with God. She was trying to offer some kind of compassion, all right?
Deserve
It wasn't
Just, all right. I warned Alexis to stay away from Sam. There's nothing here that concerns her.
As long as I'm being continually blamed, I guess it does concern me.
Have you ever admitted that you're wrong about anything?
Let's go.
You did what you did again.
Okay,
now
don't
live
threaten her
with
again,
it.
Jason.
There's not going to be any more
I'll have you
threats.
prosecuted.
Get
Stop
her
it!
and keep her away from Sam. What's the problem?
Why does she have to do this here? I hate her. Jason, I hate her.
I don't blame you.
And I think you were right. She doesn't want to think that this was her fault, but my brother is dead because of her. I will never forgive her for this. Danny and I weren't much of a family, but I tried to build a little something together with him, you know? I wanted to make sure that he felt loved and wanted, like he belonged.
He did. Danny knew he mattered because of you.
If you were me, you wouldn't look for your mother, would you?
I'm not sure. It's a tough one.
Don't you ever want to feel connected to something? To your past, anything?
Well, my past pretty much started when I woke up from my accident. I don't even remember my childhood.
You're lucky.
Well, you know, I got to choose a family for myself. Sonny, Carly, their kids now. I have you. You know, my other family, whatever the court remains, I don't feel part of them. I know that Emily and Monica love me, and I love them. And Alan, it's hard sometimes, but I know that there's a history there, and it does matter even if I don't remember. And now we're talking about my situation, and it's a whole lot different than yours.
I'd say so, because when I went to find my mother, I found a cold, heartless woman who kept my brother locked in a basement. What if my biological mother is even worse?
I guess that's possible.
So, I shouldn't look for her?
I can't tell you what to do.
You can't? Jason, please, can I have some answers? Don't you have any I need my questions answered. I need an opinion from you or anything.
I can get you the information that you need if you decide you want to do a search, but I don't need to know who your mother is to love you.
Really? What if she's a junkie? Or a prostitute? What if I'm a child of rape?
That's nothing you did, and it's not going to change who you are.
I don't know if I want answers as much as I want a mother, either or. There are medical questions. Jason, we're planning on having a baby.
If you want to know, it's fine. okay? But if you don't look for your mom because you're scared, I think that's a mistake.
All right. Look, after my father died, I considered myself an orphan. And now Danny's gone. I want to know where I'm from. I want to find my birth mother.
Okay, we need to put everything together you remember about your adopted parents. Where you lived, property owned, schools, tax returns, any kind of legal records. If there's anything to find, Stan is going to find it.
Okay, well, you know, once Evelyn left us, my father started grifting, and he didn't talk about the past much. I remember living in Las Vegas when I was like 5 or 6. New York City and Boston. My father used to talk about it in card games to other guys.
What about Evelyn? Any idea where she
Oh,
came from?
the only thing I know about her is that she took off with Danny and went to South Carolina. I don't know if she had any family there. I don't even know why she would go there. Or why she would even adopt me. She obviously didn't want me.
Hey.
It's... Jason, you know, what kind of a woman... You know, what a piece of trash. She is the one who made me feel so unlovable, who made me feel so easy to walk away from, and she was not even my mother.
Does that help?
It just makes me wonder if my biological mother is better or worse.
The cleanest line to your mother is through your adopted parents, and the best way we can track them is through Danny.
Well, obviously, after Danny was born with this disability, they didn't want to take their chances. I'm sure my father wanted a bigger family, so they adopted me. But he probably left us with Evelyn because he's not a domestic kind of guy.
Okay,
You know?
if we can find out where Danny was born, maybe you were born there too. You said your dad wasn't much of a grifter before.
Maine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Danny, he used to talk about how cold the winters were and the ice and the snow, and he actually mentioned it. I'm positive. It has to be Maine. Okay, if Danny was born in Maine, then I probably was too. Did Stan say anything about the birth certificate?
He did the best he can.
Well, I don't know if I'm more scared that I'm gonna find out who my mother is or that I'm not. I don't know why any of this matters. But it does. There's something about meeting a woman who carried me for 9 months, who was my first connection to this world, who was my only blood relative. Could you imagine? Jason, can you imagine if I had brothers or sisters? Not only a mother, but a whole family? Maybe she's actually a decent woman who gave me up for all the right reasons. Maybe, you know, she thought she was doing what was best. Or, of course, I could be setting myself up for a big fat fall when I find out the truth.
Here's the truth. I love you. No matter what we find out.